Hi everyone, welcome to Korean Express YouTube channel. Before you watch this video, I would suggest you all to go and watch this particular video first, because in this video I introduced you all to the concept of irregular conjugation in Korean language. So now we know that there are 7 types of irregulars, and we have already learned about the 시읒, 티귿 and 피읍 irregular. So now in this video, we will talk about irregular in Korean language. Okay, so let's see the rule of conjugation for this particular irregular. The rule is, if the stem ends in I, then this I gets eliminated when an ending starting with either a or o is attached to the stem. Okay, so while doing conjugation, we know that some ending is attached to the verb or adjective stem, right? So here for this irregular, if the verb or adjective stem, it ends in the vowel U, and an ending starting with either a or o is coming to get attached to this particular stem, then in this case this I, it gets eliminated. Okay, now how you are going to determine whether we have to add a or o to the stem? For this, you have to look at the second last syllable in the stem. Okay, now there are 2 cases. If the vowel in the second last syllable is a or o, then you have to add a to the stem. Okay, and if the vowel in the second last syllable is anything but a or o, then you have to add o to the stem. Okay, this rule is very simple. You just have to look at the vowel present in the second last syllable of the stem. Now, here is a note. The conjugation of verbs and adjectives in future tense does not change according to the irregular. This means that in future tense, irregular is not applied on verbs and adjectives, and they are conjugated in the regular way, right? Irregular conjugation apply नहीं होता है in case of future tense. Why? ऐसा क्यों होता है? क्योंकि as I said earlier कि irregular कब apply होता है? जब ending starting with a और o आके attach हो रही हो. Now in case of future tense, we know that the ending that is coming to get attached to our stem starts with neither a nor o. So in future tense, irregular does not get applied. Now let's see a few examples to understand this concept more clearly. First, let's take the case when the vowel in the second last syllable is either a or o. We know that then you have to attach a to the stem. Okay, now here all the examples that I have taken, I have conjugated them in the past, present and future tense in the informal form of conjugation. Okay, first one is 바쁘다, which means to be busy. You can notice the stem ends in I, so I irregular will be applied. Okay, now you have to see the vowel present in the second last syllable, and that is a. So the ending that will be attached should start with a. Let's see in the past tense. Past tense में भापु I remove कर दिया, तो क्योंकि second last syllable में vowel a है, तो क्या ending आके attach होगी? असोयो, and it will become भावासोयो. Okay, in the present tense, the ending that is going to get attached is आयो. So the final word will be भावायो. And in the future tense, now here notice that the upcoming vowel is neither a nor o. So future tense में irregular का logic, irregular का concept apply नहीं होगा. आप simple सी एक चीज़ याद रखो कि future tense में irregular apply नहीं होता है, और conjugation जो है वो normally रहती है, regular conjugation होती है. Okay? तो इस concept को याद रखना है और आपको future tense में conjugation करनी है. So the stem here is भापु, right? यहाँ पे remove नहीं होगा. So the ending that is going to get attached is lir koeo. So it will become phabul koeo. Okay. Now similarly, let's do quickly the other examples also. Here, pegopuda, which means to be hungry. Stem is pegopu. Notice that the second last syllable has the vowel o. So the ending will start with a. So here in the past tense, the ending is asoyo. And it will become pegopasoyo. In the present tense, the ending is ayo. So it will become pegopayo. In the future tense, irregular is not applied. So regular conjugation will take place. Pegopu is going to get merged with lir koeo. So it will become pegopul koeo. Okay. Next is chamkuda, which means to lock. Here notice that the second last syllable consists of the vowel a. So the ending is going to get start with a. So in past tense, it will be chamkhasoyo. In present tense, chamkhayo. And in the future tense, chamkul koeo. Okay, very easy, very simple. You just need to remember the rules, right? Now comes the second case, when vowel in the second last syllable is anything but a or o. आ और ओ के अलावा अगर कोई दूसरा वॉवल है सेकेंड लास्ट सिलेबल में, तो उस केस में क्या करना है, ओ वाली एंडिंग को अटैच करना है. द एंडिंग दैट स्टार्ट्स विद ओ is going to get attached to the stem. Let's see the examples. First one is yepuda, which means to be pretty. Stem is yepu. Notice that the vowel in the second last syllable is neither a nor o. So the ending that will come to get attached will start with o. So in the past tense, it will be osoyo. So it will become yeposoyo. In the present tense, the ending will be oyo. So it will become yepoyo. Now in the future tense, we know that irregular is not applied. So we are going to do the regular conjugation. And it will become yepul koeyo. Okay, now let's do the other examples quickly. Here it is kipuda, which means to be happy or glad. Here you can notice that the second last syllable consists of a vowel that is neither a nor o. So the ending that is going to get attached to the stem will start with o. And in the past tense, it will become kiposoyo. In the present tense, kipoyo. And in the future tense, regular conjugation, kipul koeyo. Okay. Next is silpuda, which means to be sad. Here you can notice that the vowel present in the second last syllable is neither a nor o. So ending will start with o. In the past tense, it will become silposoyo. In present tense, silpoyo. And in the future tense, silpul koeyo. So these were the two cases that we just talked about. Now the question comes, what if the stem consists of only one syllable? अभी तक हमने जितने भी केसेस देखे, सब में अपने ये बोल दिया कि सेकेंड लास्ट सिलेबल में जो वॉवल है आप उसको नोटिस करो और उसके बाद आप कॉन्जुगेशन करोगे. ओके, बट अगर सिलेबल जो है वो एक ही हुआ तो, स्टेम के अंदर एक ही सिलेबल हुआ तो, what you are going to do then? In that case, you are going to add o to the stem. Okay, ऐसे केस में क्या अटैच होता है? o. Let's see some examples to understand it more clearly. Suppose you are going to conjugate khuda, which means to be big. Now here you can notice that the stem consists of only one syllable. So the rule is, in this case, the ending starting with o is going to get attached to the stem. So in past tense, it will become khosoyo. In present, koyo. And in the future tense, we know that in the future tense, irregular conjugation is not applied. So it will become khul koeyo. Next example is suda, which means to write and to use. Here the stem consists of only one syllable. So the ending will start with o. In past tense, it will be 섰어요. In present tense, 써요. And in the future tense, regular conjugation will take place and it will become 쓸 거예요. Now let's see some example sentences to understand how to use this irregular concept when we are making sentences in Korean language. Okay, let's look at the first sentence. If you want to translate this in Korean, I was busy yesterday. So it will be 저는 어제 바빴어요. I is 저는, yesterday is 어제, and was busy in past tense. We know irregular is applied, so 바쁘다 will be conjugated as 바빴어요. Okay? Next is that woman is pretty. 그 여자는 예뻐요. 그 stands for that. Woman is 여자, and to be pretty is 예쁘다. Irregular is applied, and in the present tense it will become 예뻐요. Next is I will lock the door. 저는 문을 잠글 거예요. So here also I is 저는, door is 문, and to lock is 잠그다. But in the future tense we know that irregular is not applied. So we are going to do the regular conjugation and it will become 잠글 거예요. Okay? Last one is that room is big. 그 방은 거예요. That is 그, room is 방, and to be big is 크다. So in the present tense it will be 거요. Right? So this is all about irregular. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe Korean Express YouTube channel. Thank you.